Hello everyone, this is Tyler with My Computer Works, and welcome back. Today we're going to discuss how multi-factor authentication can help keep your account safe while you're online. It provides an additional layer of security to your account by making it so that you have to have a code sent to either your phone, email, or another application such as Microsoft Authentication app in order to gain access to that account. So this means if a hacker was to get a hold of just your password, they would not be able to gain access to your accounts with just that alone. So let's take a look at two commonly used accounts that some of you watching will most likely have, Microsoft and Facebook, and I'll show you how to turn on multi-factor or two-step authentication for each, and then we'll talk about the dangers you're still in, even if you're using multi-factor. So let's start with Microsoft. So the first thing to do is to go to Microsoft.com, and once you get to the website, you're going to click on the little guy up there in the top right and go to your Microsoft account to manage it. Once you're actually inside of the Microsoft account, you have a lot of options at the front screen, but the one that we want today is security. That's the one that's most important because this is a security feature. So once you're inside here, for Microsoft, it's actually really easy. It's just up at the top right. There's actually an option just for it to turn two-step verification on. So they call it two-step verification because there's going to be two steps in the process of you signing in. You'll put your password in, and let's say I decided to set up a phone number. I'll put a fake phone number in here. But let's say I decided to set that up as a recovery method and it was a valid phone number. Then in addition to my password, which I used to get inside of the account, I would also use the code that was sent to either the email address or the phone number that I set up as a two-step verification method. So I don't actually have any emails or phone numbers that I'm going to use in here today. I just wanted to show everyone how to get in here and actually set this up. So once you set it up, choose the email or phone number that you plan to use. They're going to send you a code to that email or phone. So you got to make sure it's a valid email or phone number. You can't give them, you see me typing in some fake examples, but when you do this, you want to make sure that you put in a good phone number, that phone number to be one that's still in use, and you want to make sure that you use an email address that's still in use. You don't want to use one that's old or you don't have access to anymore, because then that's no good as a two-factor authentication method. So once you have it set up, you can come back in here, and before where it said turn on, it'll say turn off, because now two-step verification is turned on. So let's hop over to Facebook, which is also a really easy one. So you click up on the frame in the top right, always the guy, right? The little guy's face. And then we're gonna go to settings again. Okay, so settings at the top of the list, and they'll always show you that little pop-up, and you're gonna choose password and security from the side options there. And once you get inside of there, it's basically just like Microsoft. So it'll pull us in. You go to password and security on the side again. Make sure you have the right account selected, especially if you have multiple meta accounts. Password and security on the side, and then two-factor authentication. And you can turn it on from there. You'll have to put your password back in to be able to set up that recovery, that two-step verification method. And there you go. So you can choose to do, you see they have the app just like Microsoft does. Text messaging option and a security key option. So you got different options. Whenever you set up a two-factor authentication, they usually give you a couple different options, and you can choose which one makes the most sense for you. A lot of times I'll go with the SMS text message, right? Because I usually have my phone on me, and I think a lot of people use the SMS text message method, and we're going to talk about why that's kind of scary. So there is a way for the hackers to get around that. So it's called SIM swapping or SIM hijacking. And we can go over that a little more in another video, but I just want everyone to be aware that it is possible for someone to pull that code from your phone with the method called SIM jacking. So many of these companies are urging people to use the authentication applications rather than SMS text messaging, since it is susceptible to SIM jacking or SIM hijacking. The authentication app, not so much. They would have a harder time gaining access to that application. With that being said, though, you have lots of methods for a two-step verification. I hope this video was helpful in picking yours. If you have any more questions about two-step verification, multi-factor authentication, or SIM jacking, please reach out to My Computer Works. And as always, I hope to see everyone on the next one. Thank you.